welcome to episode 12 of the Squadcast, the official podcast of Glasgow Warriors. It is our last episode of 2022. Sad reacts only. Joined once again by Murphy Walker, the man who has been with us since day one of this journey, before he was a Scotland cat, before he was big time. He's still here. He hasn't forgotten his roots.
It's terrible crack.
It's terrible. It is terrible, but I'll be called out for that. I'm the one that can throw this out. How are you, Murphy? You all right?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm all right. We're sat. It's a later recording than usual today, so we're sat looking at the wonderfully floodlit site of the pitch.
I know.
Which
very nice.
Is in cracking condition.
Yeah, the ground staff worked very hard last week to get the game on here, but unfortunately, weather prevailed. But it's now looking great for Friday night this week. And just give us an insight as to what Friday night is. If anybody out there has been living under a rock for the last week and isn't aware of what Friday, it's a big one for the year. The Derby night at home is always a massive occasion and ideal around Christmas time because we usually get a lot of turnout, which is great.
And who better to talk about that and everything else that's going on Friday night than Skipper himself, Kyle Steyn.
Hey guys,
how are you?
Fine, thanks. And you? Lucky, good to be here.
You sound like you've clammed up in the middle of it. You were chatting away and then you looked very nervous when I looked over at you there with a microphone.
Nah, I don't know. It just went for like the awkward
hi
greeting rather than
Fair enough. You have been out and about in the last couple of weeks as well, not just with our games over December, but you've been out in the West End with our Social Bike Festival kind of stuff. You were at Glasgow Children's Hospital last week as well. You're helping to coordinate our food bank collection for Heart of Scotland this weekend. You are a busy man, but I get the feeling that you enjoy all that stuff as well.
Yeah, definitely. Especially Christmas time. There's so many good drives and so many good opportunities. Like all we're really doing is assisting. In all of those things. Social Bite out there doing amazing work. The Children's Hospital. Is my favourite charity that Glasgow supports, if I can say that. But yeah, so it's been good to be out, especially over the last couple of years. We haven't been able to do that kind of thing with COVID. And I think that's something that we've really missed, and so it's good for players to be out and be involved in that kind of thing again. Just
on the Children's Hospital in particular, it was the first time we were in there since 2019. I mean, we saw the photos and they're brilliant. I mean, you guys have still got masks on, but you can tell how much everybody in that is enjoying that. How great was it from your side to be back in there again? Oh,
honestly, I spoke to Sione again after it. It's the best experience of the year and the most humbling. You walk in there and perspective kind of just smacks you in the face. If you start with the staff have to work long shifts there. They've always got smiles on their faces. They're incredibly positive. The way they are able to deal with the kids and all their families is incredible. And then the kids themselves, you've got young kids, 4 years old, 5 years old, sometimes even younger, that have been dealt, a terrible hand. And they've got so much energy. They're running around with a lot of energy, a lot of happiness. And sometimes we walk off the training pitch and, you're moaning about sore knees because they haven't raked the pitch or something stupid like that. So, just the perspective and that side of things that it gives you is amazing.
We're also supporting them this weekend with the game against Edinburgh here at Scotland. It's Christmas Jumper Day. First of all, are you looking forward to seeing everybody packed into Scotland wearing Christmas jumpers? No is acceptable answer because I've seen some very dodgy Christmas jumpers in my time. And secondly, how great is it to be back at home ahead of what is going to be a massive game, as Murphy talked about?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I don't know, when were we at home? Treviso, which was Halloween?
End of October.
Yeah, so it's been a long time.
That's the last home game here, not including Murrayfield at the weekend.
Yeah. So it'll be awesome, and I heard somewhere that there's only like 12 single tickets left for sale or something, so it's going to be packed to the rafters. It's the 150th anniversary of 1872, so what an occasion to be back at Scotland for, and it's great to be able to support the Children's Hospital, even more and over Christmas time. So I think it'll be awesome. See everyone out in their bright colours. Hopefully they've got the Christmas jumper and then no black trench coats over that.
No.
Yeah, true. We'll be debuting our jersey as well, aren't we?
Yeah, our 1872 spec. Are you a fan?
I would like to say I am, but a white jersey on a larger frame never works.
No, but it is. I think it looks really smart.
Yeah. By the time we actually put this out, there might be less than 12 tickets left, and hopefully no tickets at all. But this is the point I would normally plug tickets. Instead, plug the Christmas jumpers for Glasgow Children's Hospital charity. So remember to bring some change, some donations. And then our food bank donation for Heart of Scotland, which is going to be at our community van at the main entrance, the main reception. So there's a list of things we would like you to bring on our website, glasgowwarriors.org. Go ahead, check it out, check our social media. Anyway, on with the show, and we are wrapping with our Christmas special today, as requested by a few people and floated by Murphy last week. So in our festive hat, available from the Scottish Rugby store, our Glasgow Warriors blue Santa hat, there are 12 specifically designed Christmas scenarios. Your job, Kyle, is to entertain everybody, make sure they go into the festive break with a smile on their face and don't tune out.
No, I am nervous.
Feeling good? You feeling good?
Yeah.
Good
luck.
Question number 1.
Who would you trust to cook you Christmas dinner? This is a great question because I was just in the physio room and I was chatting to Lucio, who supposedly is a really good chef. He's a single Argentinian man. He's coming to Glasgow. He kind of gets to use his Spanish accent. But apparently that's not his secret weapon. His secret weapon is his ability to cook.
Right.
So I'm going to go with Lucio.
I was going to say, that's 2 weeks in a row we talked about Argentinians.
Did I not say Seba last week?
I think did you say Seba and Gus said Enrique for cooking?
Yeah.
But it must be an Argentinian thing.
Seba's useless.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I had this conversation.
Was it Seba or Domingo? I knew one of them was very good, and I knew the other was hopeless.
I think so. I think Domingo is medium ground. So I was at brunch with him the other day, and Lucio seems to be the best by a mile. Oh, and Enrique, but I think it's also kind of more Enrique's wife, Steffi.
Yeah, that's what.
I think Domingo is all right, but he's the sexiest man at Warriors, so he kind of gets by with that. But Seba, when I asked Seba, I said, Seba, do you cook? And he said, no. He's like, I do my bit. I clean the dishes or I chop stuff up beforehand. But he made note that the actual cooking he stays away from.
So Lucio is the man for your Christmas dinner. What do we know? What sort of thing he would cook? What's his signature? Is he allowed to say that?
Nah. So I asked him. I said, so if you took me on a first date, what are you going to cook me? And he said, first of all, he slagged off Scottish meat because he said you can't buy the same meat that you can buy in Argentina. You know, Argentinians, they're quite proud about the meat selection you get over there. So he said he goes for some salmon, a salmon fillet, and he says he'll make you a nice lemon butter sauce for the salmon and some mashed potato and some veg. And then he says, depending on who it is, if you want a glass of wine, he'll pay you a glass of wine too.
I mean, never mind Christmas dinner. Are we going around to Lucio's after this?
There you go.
I would say I'd have a word with him about his comments on Scottish meat, but he's also a very large man, and I'm not sure I'd be brave enough to try that one.
Scary mullet too.
Yeah, is that still a mullet? I've never been entirely sure as to where that goes, because this has come out. I think he might come up on the haircut question we did a while back as well. But I don't know if that still counts as a mullet.
I think so. It's like a Dirty Joe kind of mullet.
Should go for a skullet. Yeah, shave the top of the head completely to like a 2.
It worries me that you're the resident hairdresser and you're suggesting this.
Skullets are cool.
In what world?
I reckon Gus should go with a skullet.
I think we're drifting off on a tangent, so we'll go with question number 2, shall we?
Yeah. Describe a teammate as a Christmas drink.
First of all,
one Christmas drink.
Yeah.
Well, which is your Christmas drink of choice?
What's Bailey's. The one you know?
Bailey's.
Oh, nice. See, I didn't know that. I was going to go mulled wine. So
it also works.
2 Christmas drinks. But who's a Bailey's or a mulled wine?
Well, you know me so well that my middle name is Bailey, so...
Is it? Murphy Bailey's Walker.
Well, not Bailey, it's Bailey.
Murphy Bailey?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I thought you'd know that from all the time we spent together.
Nah, I don't know if I've ever crossed the middle name.
Yeah. I'm a Bailey's man at Christmas.
Yeah.
What other Christmas drinks do we have? No one's jumping out as a Bailey's.
I'm never entirely sure whether we're allowed to mention brands or not, but you've always got your festive coffees and hot chocolates and stuff like that from
hot cocoa,
various
hot chocolate,
various places. Mulled wine would be very good. Mulled cider as well.
Mulled cider, but I mean, who's a mulled cider? Someone that's been squashed repeatedly.
It's an interesting curveball of a question.
Yeah, it is quite an interesting comparison.
Shout out, because I know she will be telling me. Shout out to Molly, our new start in the comms team, for coming up with that one. That is hers.
Yeah. Do I get a bonus point, Molly? Molly runs a bonus point system for anyone who doesn't know. And I'm not up on the board, and Matt Fag is too, which has really ruined my day. So I'm hoping this gets me a bonus point. I'm trying to think of someone that's really warm. Why can't I think of someone in the squad that's really warm and welcoming and makes you think of a Christmas drink?
Speaking of, well, this isn't really close to the question, but Gregor Brown loves a hot chocolate.
He does. We have talked about this before, yeah.
He's a sucker for hot chocolate.
To be fair, I am on board with Glasgow Warriors hot chocolate.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that either.
No, I'm there with that.
With some Baileys in it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That sounds all right, actually. I feel like the first two questions of this have both been food and drink, which again I'm very okay with. But it's that time of year. It's Christmas. Yeah. Eat a lot, drink a lot. Well, I can. Not necessarily sure if you guys can with the two 1872 games, but I can.
Yeah.
Not to rub it in. Sorry, guys.
I'm going to go with Sheba.
Sheba's
just like, he's such a great lad. You know, and that's kind of what Christmas and Christmas drinks make you think of. Just a good time. Warm, cozy at home. Yeah, that's as good as I got on that one.
All right. We'll take it. Question number 3.
Who gets the most excited about Christmas? George Horn. Hands down. George Horn.
He took approximately 0.01 seconds to think about that.
Yeah. George and I love Christmas, but he probably loves it a little bit more than me. He had his tree up. Again, I had my tree up earlier than him, actually, but that was just because Ali convinced me that we were going to be away for so many other weekends.
We should make a weekend out of it, putting up the tree, do you?
Nah, but you know what it's like. Like if you're playing away and then you're home on the Sunday, then she knew what kind of mood I was going to be in. So
do you fully like decorate your whole flat?
Yeah, we do.
Really, the whole thing?
Yeah. Oh. So Blue Ball Grey, opposite Epicure's. Yeah. Their shop looks the happiest and the most Christmassy, and our living room now looks like Blue Ball Grey.
Nice.
I promise.
Whose touch is that? Is that you or Ali?
That is 100% Ali. I love the end effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, my sum total, I carried the Christmas tree up the stairs, and that was about as far as I got in terms of the decorating front.
It's a solid role, though, to be fair, just assistant.
Yeah.
Keep out of the way when required.
Yeah, exactly. And I've got my advent calendar up there, which adds a touch.
Nice. Do you have a particular type of advent calendar? Are you like a Ben 10 advent calendar from Sainsbury's, or what's your?
Nah, I'm a chocolate man. So and again, so actually the lady that Ellie works for, she's amazing. She gets me a different one every year.
Nice.
So last year I had a Biscoff one, which was really good.
Nice.
And then this year I've got Tony's chocolate.
Okay, not familiar, but
yeah. So they
very good.
Yeah, very good.
I've got Reese's Pieces.
Do you know what? That doesn't surprise me that you said that. You strike me as a man that would enjoy a Reese's Pieces.
And for some reason, I don't know if my mum's listening to this, but she always gets Ollie and now Darge an advent calendar. And speaking of Darge, we've got, you should see our flat's pimped out with a 3-foot Christmas tree we got from Tesco's the other day.
Nice.
3 baubles.
Just 3.
What?
Yeah, just 3. We've decided every year we just add one on.
No.
So
I'm not standing for this. Have you got any lights on your tree?
It's a pre-light one. It's got a wee little battery case that you flick on and flick off, and there's about 10 lights on the tree, and that's us.
I think we've discovered, in addition to George being the biggest fan of Christmas, I think we've discovered.
No, I love Christmas.
Who's on the hit list for Kyle at this point?
Yeah, this is ridiculous. There's no Christmas spirit coming out of that. Dodge is in RTP. He could use some of that uplifting spirit too.
Yeah, we've got a wee tree that provides all the Christmas spirit you need. Got some presents under it.
All right.
That just screams there are no women living in this flat. A 3-foot Christmas tree with 3 baubles on it.
It's pre-lit, and it was. Well, to be fair, we only got it like at the weekend, so
exactly
halfway through December.
Oh man!
But yeah, it's an improvement from last year.
I don't even know if I want to know at this
We
point.
didn't have anything for last year. It was just a bit of tinsel around the fireplace. So
right, let's move swiftly on before Kyle puts Murphy through a table.
There you go.
What's this, number 4? 4.
This is number 4. Remake a Christmas film by casting one or more of your teammates. Well, Murphy's clearly the Grinch.
I love the Grinch.
I'm
not the Grinch.
I should give a shout. This is entirely inspired by Gregor Brown's episode where he decided he was going to recast like the Polar Express with Ollie Smith or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
So Gregor, if you're listening to this as a loyal listener, you're welcome.
Yes. What about the Snowman? I watched, the old and gay like animation. I watched that for the first time last night.
You've never seen the Snowman until this year?
I've never seen the Snowman. But interesting fact, I've been giving out Snowman Christmas cards the last 3 years.
You just didn't know where they were from.
Because actually, Ali and I went home after we'd watched that last night, and then we were looking at our Christmas cards, and we were like, he's the Snowman from the Snowman.
There you go. Have you ever read the book?
I've not, no.
Ah, right. I'm expressing disappointment on behalf of my mum, who's a librarian.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
But the kid in it is Ginger, so Gregor Brown can be...
Gregor Brown is the Snowman.
The boy in the Snowman, yeah.
There we go. Okay. Murphy, you got any input on this one?
I watched Elf last night.
Yep.
So I'm trying to think of who's a character like that.
Could be Suave or JP, because they're longer than any of us.
Going purely for the physical,
the
physical look there.
Trying to remember what other great Christmas movie. Die Hard.
Oh, here we go. We're in this debate already, are we?
Yeah, well, it got brought up at
what boldies do we have?
in gym recently. Did you get the same chat from Damien, our S&C coach?
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Said his favourite movie was Die Hard for Christmas, so who's hard and...
I mean, Ollie could be Santa.
True.
Especially with his peroxided hair.
Yeah.
Never seen him with a beard, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of got a beard now. Not a
Kinda.
fully grown.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Simon Bergen with a fully grown beard?
No.
If he dyed that white, he could pull off a good Santa. He's like full on, like, long beard.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll find it in the archive somewhere, but he could pull off a good Santa, but you just need to...
So
dye it
far,
white.
we've got a rotating cast of Gregor Brown from The Snowman, Bergie is the Santa Claus, and
Yeah.
somebody
Murphy
tall
is the
for
Grinch.
elf. And Murphy is the Grinch.
Jamie Dobie is an elf.
Just
Yeah.
any particular elf.
Yeah, just because he's so small.
All right, question 5.
Which teammate has the worst taste in Christmas jumpers?
Oh, there we go. Apt.
Can I go sidebar and go for old teammate? Because I know that
Sure.
Ollie Kebble obviously lives in Johnny Gray's house, and Johnny Gray has one Christmas jumper that he asked Ollie to fish out and post down to Exeter instead of buying a new Christmas jumper. And we thought, oh, well, hopefully it's the Christmas jumper's worth it. But it's one of those printed ones. It's not even knitted. And it's a T-Rex with a Christmas hat on him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's different.
That is definitely different.
And I don't know if anyone else has any worse taste in that.
That's fair enough.
Um,
Can't honestly tell you
There's
what.
a few on show at the weekend at our team Christmas dinner.
yeah. I can't think of who. Loads of the boys had Budgie Smuggler ones.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of any others that were poor taste, though.
A lot of boys are wearing some turtlenecks.
Yeah, but again,
Going for the rock vibe.
yeah, and boys seem to think that turtlenecks are making a comeback.
I'm going to guess you're not one of them.
Nah, but I'm not the trendiest. I'm fairly monotonous in what I wear, and I mean my haircut hasn't changed since I was like 14.
Comfort is king.
Exactly.
That's it. I feel that might be a quick one, so we'll just crack on, shall we?
Yeah, next
Yeah.
one.
Who would you not want to get for Secret Santa, and who would you hope has you?
Great timing.
Yeah, great timing. Secret Santa's in 2 days. Have you bought your gift, Move?
It's completely bought and wrapped.
Bought and wrapped. I've not
Ready
wrapped
to
mine
go.
yet. Who would I not like to get?
I know from what the younger boys are saying, the last people they want is all like the senior players. So like
Fair, so
you're like
someone.
Fraz and Kyle and that. They're always like, oh, what do I get? What do I get?
Yeah.
So I've heard some of the academy boys be like, I've
Any
got
names?
a senior player. No names.
No.
Secret.
Who would you hope? I would actually hope Ollie Kebble has me. He always pulls out pretty good gifts, and actually his gift this year is an absolute cracker.
So you know who he's got? Or?
I know who he's got, and I know what he's got. Them. Yeah, it's amazing. So I would hope Ollie got me, and Ollie knows me really well. I don't know who I wouldn't want to get. I understand that, like junior boys not wanting to get a senior because you've got no idea what interests they have sometimes, other than shouting at you. No jokes. We're not like that. Nah, I'm going to pass on that.
That's fair. I'm going to go on a limit. Like when you're talking about senior boys, I feel like Wilson would be quite straightforward to buy. You basically just buy something that you think you
Yeah,
find
there's a white-
amusing, which is
yeah.
quite a lot of things.
Yeah. I mean, or some new gadget that he can make a TikTok out of, or
Yeah.
something like that. Would be pretty easy. If you got Cole Forbes or Cammy Neal, you could just buy some Hellman's
Wraps.
mayo or some
Some wraps.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
some cheddar cheese. Be stock standard.
I think the person you wouldn't want to buy for is like somebody that's got everything. I can't.
Yeah,
But there's quite a, like. You don't want to buy like the dads like the donkey and the suave. You don't want to buy them tat because you know it's just getting chucked in the bin straight away.
I think it's a Darrell
Yeah.
Breen sketch where they go down the aisles at Tesco at Christmas. It's just stuff for the dads.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like,
Xander. What do you get for Xander?
Exactly. So I mean,
Xander. He'd be fairly tough. But again, like you could just go like, I know he loves golf, so you could get him something from golf.
easy.
Yeah.
Ross Thompson got me some golf stuff last year.
Did he?
He got me
How did you know it was Ross?
because he came up to me afterwards and said, "Happy Secret Santa,"
Oh, nice.
and He got me golf balls personalised with a photo of me on them. But unfortunately, it wasn't the most. That wasn't the
Flattering
nicest.
photo.
Yeah, it wasn't the most flattering photo of me. So I've been reluctant to use them around the course because I tend to lose a couple balls every now and again. So, but I have been using them, and whoever finds a golf ball with my face on it, I apologise and just chuck it back if you ever find one.
Nice.
All right.
Moving on.
I've completely lost count as to what number this is, but
Who always leaves their Christmas shopping until the last minute? Who doesn't leave their Christmas shopping until the last minute? I'd bank on Wills being real last minute. Suave would be last minute. I'm fairly last minute. Sione, Nons Junior, yeah, Tuipolatu, I can imagine would be severely last minute. Cole strikes me as the last minute man. George Horn was really organised this year, actually. Normally we stress about being last minute together, but he only added stress to me this year because he was on the ball.
that was my next question. Are you ahead of schedule, or are you scrambling?
I've scrambled in the last couple of days to make a few online orders that are, touch wood, arriving in time. But I've been putting off going to like Silverburn. I never said Silverhead and Braeburn there. Going to Silverburn or Braehead. But maybe tomorrow night. What about you guys?
Yeah, I'm pretty on top of it. I've
Did you go to Tesco and you got your 3-foot Christmas tree?
No, I didn't. But we do a Secret Santa in the family house as well.
Yep.
So, because there's a lot of us, it saves having to figure out for everybody, whereas you can only figure out for the one, which is handy. But I'm waiting on one thing arriving in the post, which is meant to be arriving today. So that's all. But the rest of it's all wrapped and ready to go. Usually I'm last minute, but this year I've been on top of it. But yeah, I'm not. It's only just the one gift I'm waiting on.
I'm usually all right, I think. I'm going to get pelters if I say this, and I'm not, from both of my parents. No, I think I'm usually okay. The one that I left to relatively the last minute because I had no idea was our office Secret Santa this year. Which, that was a struggle. Got there in the end.
Have you done one this year?
Yeah, we did. That was this year. Just
have you already given the gift?
Yeah, so that we had our office night out 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I did it then.
Did it then.
Nice.
Do they know who?
I don't think I ever actually told said person.
I was going to say.
I actually know.
Can you spoil it or not?
I can spoil it. I had Kenny Brown.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
What did you go for?
24-packet Coke Zero, 100.
that was my backup plan in case I went for it. But no, I bought him a book of passive-aggressive email responses.
Oh, nice.
Which I thought was easy
We write
enough.
up history.
Yeah. But the 24 cans of Coke Zero was a solid backup choice. Yeah.
Moving on.
All right. How long are we on?
Pick one teammate to help you decorate your house.
I feel based on the earlier conversation, they should probably pick one teammate to help Ali decorate your house.
Yes. Well, though, Ali doesn't need any help. She loves it.
No. Just extra lifting for you boys.
Yeah, extra lifting. See, so that's it. Do you get Suave in, then I don't have to do any heavy lifting. He doesn't need a ladder for you.
If Ali likes a 3-foot tree, then I'm right there.
You there. Yeah, I'll get Murphy to add three
Baubles,
baubles
yeah, that's me.
and a pre-lit tree. Anyone with a Christmas spirit would be good. So Gog would be good.
Surely
I don't know who else is really
Donkey would have a great Christmas spirit, being with the kids.
Donkey Weir, that's a great shot. He's a good laugh as well. I mean, I hate that I've just admitted that and given that because his ego doesn't need that. But
don't worry, he won't be listening. He doesn't listen to the other ones either.
We did have him on earlier, and he did say he'd never listened to one of these episodes, which we're still holding against him. So you're okay.
Nice, fair enough.
Yeah.
Terrible bloke.
Yeah.
Minus Hall of Fame. Hall of Shame?
Yeah, he's
Hall
in the Hall of Shame.
Hall of Shame.
Losing a bonus point from Molly.
That's it.
Next one.
Next one.
Who would you be most happy to spend Christmas with? Well, I'm spending my Christmas with Batty, Shuggy, Ollie, and George. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say them.
Nice. Solid.
Well, you'll have had to spend quite a few Christmases here in Scotland, surely.
Yeah. So this is my fourth.
Fourth
Wow.
in Scotland.
So the first one I spent with cousins out in Musselburgh. And then the last two Oh no, the first one was Christmas Day, but we've made more of a thing out of Christmas Eve since I've been over here.
Right.
So did Christmas Eve at Nick Frisbee the first year round with him and Ollie and Squigs and George. And then last year my family was here, which was awesome. So I did both nights with them. And then, so this year, Christmas Eve, we were at Ollie's. Like I said, with the Baddies, Joneses, and the Horns. And then, Christmas Day, I'll probably go to the family Ellie works for out in Bearsden. Which would be amazing.
Is that a pretty chilled occasion for you guys? Just everybody sat around, table, food, drinks, all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, so Ollie's doing a couple meats, and then we taking a beef Wellington.
Nice.
That we're going to try, mate. We tried for the first time in lockdown, and then we've done it once since then. So this will be our third attempt at it. And then, I don't know what Shuggy's on. I want to say Shuggy's on some potato dish, any potato dish, and Wombat's on a dessert. So
You'll nail that.
He does strike me as a dessert guy.
You'll have to nail it.
Yeah. So that would be good, and we've done Secret Santa for the whole group coming for that as well. Should be good.
Murphy, what about you? Any plans? You be back to the family or?
Back to the family house, yeah.
Nice.
It's usually a good laugh because we're still quite I think this is I can't say that, can I? In case we've got any young listeners. But yeah.
That was class.
We had Santa visited last year, and it was good fun because my youngest brother was loving it. And usually we get quite a snowy Christmas.
Yep.
From where we are, and Dad always gets the sledges out, attaches them to the back of the pickup, and it's always a good fun day. And grandparents are coming around this year, so it should be nice.
Lovely. Sounds like a very festive way to spend a Christmas.
It is, very.
What about you?
My mum is hosting this one, so my mum's on dinner duty.
Nice.
She's nailing that. My dad is on, I don't know how, organisation and lifting and shifting duty.
General overseeing.
Supervising. Yeah, well,
pointing fingers and stuff.
And I am on whatever needs done duty, otherwise known as do what I'm told.
Yeah.
Bringing anything with you. You bring
Sound
anything
like
to the
Seb.
table.
So I stay with my mum and dad.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'll make something, but we'll do something. And then we've got my aunt and uncle and my cousin coming over as well. So
Nice.
just a general family around the table.
Busy.
That'll be good.
Sit down. All the food and whatever's on TV.
We've only got like 3 questions, right?
Oh, there we go.
We've
Lovely.
rattled through all of them.
It's a Christmas special, mate.
It's a Christmas special.
Who always puts on Christmas tunes in the car or gym? You can't put them on in the gym, I don't think.
I haven't heard it in the gym yet.
I haven't heard them yet. Definitely not Xander, because his heavy metal today was
Was that his choice today?
Yeah.
Ace of Spades getting you in the mood for Christmas.
Yeah. Again, I'm in the car with George Warner a lot, so I'm going to go.
George.
I'm going to say him.
George does strike me as a sort of person that will have a playlist dedicated to
Yeah.
the Christmas tunes.
He's insanely good with lyrics and stuff as well. Lyrics and movie quotes. Sometimes him and George Turner really irritate me.
George Turner's incredible with his movie knowledge.
Yeah.
Harry Potter knowledge.
Harry Potter knowledge
Is
is
he?
incredible.
We've been trying to get him the last couple of weeks, like Googling the most absurd Harry Potter facts, and he can rattle them off.
Is this because of the kids, or is he just a massive Harry Potter fan?
Massive. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. He knows everything.
Wow.
The big trilogy, he loves them.
Yeah.
There you go. What's something you're doing? Favorite Christmas song, just before Steno goes on to the next one?
The
Shop
Fairy Tale
Club.
in New York.
Yeah. Seconded.
I had no idea. Fairy Tale in New York.
Come on.
I can't even think of what song that is.
You'll know it when you hear it.
Probably.
I think he was angling for one of us to sing
At the Children's Hospital visit, they asked us to sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and we didn't know the words.
that. Oh,
We got it
come
wrong.
on, Steno.
Yeah, honestly. But I'm not...
At
like,
least
I got it
South
wrong.
Africa.
Wilson was kind of carrying us a little bit, but Bino had the wrong words, and Non's 2 plots had the wrong words as well.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not know the words to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? It's horrendous. So we moved on to Jingle Bells.
Yeah, that's smart.
Who is the life and the soul of the Christmas party?
Again, apt, given that you boys have had yours recently.
Yes, true. Who was the life and the soul? Hugh Jones.
Is he, yeah?
Yeah, loved
Yep.
some karaoke as well.
Saw some of the photos. The boys were looking particularly sharp, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good to get. It's actually the first social we've had. So it was good to get everyone together. Normally we do Halloween as well, but with the way it worked out with the South Africa tour and some of the boys being away for Autumn Nations, this was the first one we had, so I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was a great success.
Yeah.
Thanks to George Horn and the other
Yeah,
social
Jamie
committee members.
Batty.
Rewinding slightly, Hugh Jones on karaoke.
Yeah.
Discuss.
Just like I said, it was the life of the party. Didn't let go of the mic very easily. Didn't have a voice on Monday. Which tells you enough.
Solid night.
Yeah. Good night.
Any particular tunes that he's...
I remember
carry?
Shug singing, this wasn't necessarily at the weekend, this was on a bus, Living La Vida Loca.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Outstanding. It was genuinely, I think it was after our golf social last year or 2 years ago, and he was honestly one of the best renditions I've ever heard.
Nice.
All right. Living La Vida Loca.
Yeah. That's a great song as well.
Every single word, nailed it.
Word.
Yeah.
Perfect. In English or Spanish?
Both.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. The Augies actually got the Christmas party going. The dance floor was a little bit dead until Domingo went and got them to play Despacito. And that was obviously the day before the football final. So, yeah, there were a couple of Spanish tunes being...
We should touch on that, actually, given that it's the first time we've done that. But the Argentinians in here, full kit, Monday. Today, Monday morning.
Yeah.
Enrique
Definitely enjoyed their night.
Yeah, Enrique had his second shirt on today.
Did he?
He had his first one on yesterday, and then he had his training kit on today, his Argentinian training kit. So he says he's not taking that off, and he's...
I mean, quite right. Like, if
all of them are absolutely buzzing.
If we won a World Cup, I would, just take the rest of the year off.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen some of the images of the Argentinian team arriving home 4 a.m. and there's like hundreds of thousands of people? Yeah. Looks insane. Yeah.
Last one, I think.
Last question.
Last
I
one.
can't believe we've got through all of these. Which teammate are you hiring to help you with the present wrapping?
Do you back yourself?
Nah. Depends. Oh, I mean, it's just got T's and C's. If we've got a square or rectangular box, hit me up.
You're all
Anything
good.
else? No. No.
Yeah, I'm with you there. If it's in a box or if it's a book, I'm good. Or a DVD or something a regular
square,
shape.
Yeah.
If it's anything more complicated, no, I'm a mess of sellotape and scissors.
I tried to wrap a bottle of gin for my girlfriend, but she's already got the gift, so she knows with it. This isn't a spoiler, by the way. And I wrapped it, and at the neck of the bottle, I went to scrunch it kind of tight, and the whole thing just ripped. Oh. So I went and just got the duct tape and just spun it around and round and round. So that was my mend, just getting the duct tape out.
Yeah.
So we can rule Murphy out of the wrapping.
Yeah, take Murphy out. You'd think you could rule out most front rows, but Ollie Kebbel is got a bit of OCD and a perfectionist, so I'd actually put him up there.
Do you do the
I'd
whole...
keep Jamie Batty far away.
Do you do the whole ribbon and...
Ali does. Ali loves to go, again, you can tell he does most of our wrapping, but she loves just brown paper and then different types of ribbons.
Oh.
I use
like
sustainable as well, because you can get environmentally friendly normal brown paper.
I just use my nice Santa paper that I got from Lidl the other day.
Nice.
10 metres.
Yeah.
Nice.
Does the job.
Was that before or after you bought the 3-foot Christmas tree?
That would have been before. That's when I realised I needed a Christmas tree.
I was just wondering, you bought wrapping paper before you bought an actual Christmas tree.
Yeah. Just slowly get into that Christmas spirit. Just you wait till next year. I'll have 4 baubles on it.
4 baubles and a Bailey's hot chocolate.
Yeah.
I can just picture your living room
it's
full
great.
bachelor, no artwork. You've probably got
that's a lie.
You've probably got a couch.
We've got 2. We
Do you have a
an
coffee
artwork.
table?
Yes.
Nice.
Coffee table. We've got art, and
TV.
we've also got a TV and a dartboard.
With a dartboard, you see? Yeah, dartboard and a Christmas tree with 3 baubles. Screams. Thank goodness you got a girlfriend.
Yeah,
Screams bachelor pad.
Funny you say that. It was my girlfriend that wrapped all the presents for me.
There
we go.
No. Christmas night out at Murphy's in 2023.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Everyone's invited.
And on that note, that is the end of episode 12 of the Squadcast and the end of the Squadcast for 2022. Kyle, thank you very much for joining us and bringing us to that. And assuming, if selected, all the best for Friday night against Edinburgh, since this will go out before team announcement actually goes live. But we'll see you there in one capacity or another.
Yeah. Thanks very much. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Murphy, I will see you in 2023. You've got a couple of weeks off from me bothering you about podcast recordings and guests.
Brilliant. Can't wait.
But again,
thanks everybody for listening in 2022 and have a great Christmas.
And I echo that
New Year
entirely.
When it comes.
Merry Christmas to everybody out there, Warrior Nation, and a very happy 2023 as and when it comes. In the meantime, he's been Kyle Steyn, he's been Murphy Walker, and I've been Craig Wright, and this has been the Glasgow Warriors Squadcast.